Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-June 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Welcome to mid-June. Depending on when you're watching this, you may actually even be watching on my birthday. But as always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go ahead and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what is coming for the remainder of June. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and in the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But again, Capricorn, let's jump in and get started with column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. You have the card, I will pray. If pray doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. This is manifesting, hoping, praying. But there's something you were really wanting these last few weeks, something you were praying for these last few weeks. So let's take a look and see what other messages we've got here. So first things first, we have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords can be a really busy card. If you take a look, there's something different in each of these 7 cups. So when I see this, I just typically know it's been a busy few weeks or a busy period coming up. With the 7 of Cups, though, this is also having a lot of different choices and potentially having some commitment issues because there's so many different options that we kind of feel non-committal. You could also have some trouble committing to things just because, again, it was so busy as well. It seems like there was one thing you really wanted to do, one thing you were hoping for, but again, there were so many other things going on. The next card that we have is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a card of being very patient. This is new job, raise, promotion. So I like this energy, especially if that was the thing that you were praying for, hoping for, manifesting towards. This is a great card for you. Again, it's that patience paying off, that praying paying off, getting that new financial, that new money, whatever. And at the bottom here we have the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords can be kind of a tired card. You may need to do some rest, retreat, renewal, recovery. Like I said, you were coming off a really busy time. You were really focused on getting this one thing done. You were working really hard for it. So just keep in mind you may need to do some R&R. So be aware as you go into the next few weeks to get that kind of rest in. Let's take a look and see what other cards though we have. First up, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a card of being very reliable, being very patient, putting in the hard work, still getting all things that need to be done, even in a crazy busy period like you just had. This is also reaping the benefits of the hard work, so putting on all that hard work did make you successful, did get you to this new thing that you wanted here, that thing you were praying for. The next card we have is the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is a card of victory, award, recognition, good news, success. Again, accomplishing this thing we were hoping, praying, manifesting for. All of that hard work paying off there. And at the bottom here we have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is like challenges, obstacles, things that just kept popping up. It wasn't necessarily an easy path. Not only was it busy, but it could have been more challenging than we would have liked. So again, getting that rest and recovery, feeling a little tired, needing a little break after all that happened in those last few weeks. But the nice thing is, I think you did get the thing you were praying for, hoping for, working so hard for, which is amazing to see, Capricorn. Now let's move on to our next column, which is just general what's coming for the month of June, or I should say the remainder of June. We have the card, I am sealed. So let me give a little bit of context on this, Capricorn. When I see the sealed card, what we need to envision is like you having a bubble around yourself, and when something bad comes, it bounces off the bubble. And when something good comes, it gets absorbed by the bubble. So you're sealed off to the bad things, only open to receiving the good things. So think about having this protective bubble around you as you go in to the remainder of June, and really always. We should all kind of have that protective barrier. But let's take a look and see what other messages I can give you here. The first card we have is the Strength card. The Strength card is a card of self-love, unconditional love, self-respect. So build this into our bubble. What things do we love? What is unconditional love? What kind of things are respectful for us? This is also a card, of course, with the lion on there about having courage to take action. So there could be a moment, I think, here in the next few weeks where you really have to embrace that lion and take action there. But taking a look at our next card, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card. This is very nostalgic. So I see you like looking back to figure out what action you're going to take forward. So keep that in mind. There's kind of like, I don't like to say it this way, but like some kind of innocent or naive. So it's like they're taking on something that's brand new to you. Hence why we're going to be using those past experiences. Hence why we need that courage to take that step forward. Also, this could be a card of reunion. So some of you could be getting reconnected with somebody. Again, think about the sealed, what's good for you, what's not good for you. But I would say some of you are going to go after it because, again, that kind of courage to restrike that reunion. And at the bottom here, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of expansion. This is a card of growth. So I love to see that, again, that courage to take that next step, make that next move, even though it may be new to us, taking that plunge forward. This is also a card of travel, so some travel could be involved. This is also a card of commerce, so this could be leading to more money as well. But let's take a look at our clarifiers here now. We have all major arcana clarifiers. I love when that happens, or anywhere where we have all major arcana, because it's like big, clear messages coming through. But our first clarifier is the Lovers. The Lovers card is a card of partnership, deep love, strength together. Definitely, again, I think there's some opportunity for some reunion, love interest happening for some of you. For some of you, though, this is going to be a decision. The Lovers card can also be a decision. So anytime we have two of something on a card. So keep that in mind with the Lovers card. I think that could be, again, that decision to jump forward into that completely unknown, that courage with the lion to go after this new. The next card that we have is the Tower card. The Tower card is a tower moment. It's something unwanted, unexpected. I always tell people you plan for A, B, C, and D, E, F ends up happening. Again, be focused on using your past experiences to guide you forward. The Tower is also a course correcting card, so it's going to put you exactly where you need to be. So I actually really like the Tower card because of the fact that it may not be what you wanted, but it's going to put you in the end result that you needed to have. So as you jump forward, I think things will be unexpected. Maybe some parts, if you're going through a reunion, will be unexpected, but again, getting you to where you need to be in the end. And at the bottom here, we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is always favorable for you. This is clarity. This is, again, making that decision, but it's going to lead to this growth, this expansion. The Judgment card is really about living your life's purpose too. So it could be a really wild ride, but it's exactly what you need right now. And again, being sealed to kind of block out that bad will really help you as well, Capricorn. Now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to love, or excuse me, anything related to money. So we're going to start with a quick money affirmation here. It says, make smart decisions with the money. I make smart decisions with the money I am blessed with. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, anything you associate with money here, Capricorn. First up, we have the Hangman. This is pretty literal as to what it looks. When I see this, the Hangman, it's typically kind of stagnant. It's being a little stuck, but this is like needing more information before we can move forward. So you're ready to go with the Hangman, but again, you're hanging there by your foot, waiting for information. The nice thing is the next card we have is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a card of finding out truth. So again, whatever information you need to take this next step, here's you needing the information, then here's the information coming in. So love that for you. And then at the bottom here, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is very free-spirited, very creative. when I see the Knight of Wands, it's like screams freedom to me. So whatever this next move is, it's something very creative. It's something you're very interested in. It's something that actually feels good to do. So it's bringing forward this feeling of freedom, which is wonderful. Taking a look at our clarifiers now. First up, we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a card of giving or receiving. It's very generous. Again, I do see you receiving the information that you're so patiently waiting for here with the Hangman, which is great. So being on the receiving end there. The next card we have is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a very honest card. It's very self-sufficient. I will say you may have to go seek this information, so keep that in mind. But it's like the quality of information you get is good. It is the information that you need. And at the bottom here, we have the Justice card. The Justice card is always favorable for you, Capricorn. This is like truth coming out though. So again, getting the information you need and a nice sense of freedom in whatever this next step is for you. So I love that. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to love. Starting with a quick love message. It says, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here, Capricorn. First up, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Anytime you have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Pentacles, this is typically a new job, raise, promotion, investment, some sort of new income. When I see in the love column, this is typically new money around you. So this could be your spouse getting a new job, your parents getting a new job, roommate, best friend. So it's money connected to you, but it's typically money around you, not necessarily your money. So some money movement in terms of love. The next card that we have is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is like an incident that's happening. This is like theft, betrayal, dishonesty. This is you gathering your swords and wanting to move away from it. So it does seem like something comes up this month. We're going to, of course, clarify here, but then we have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is a card of boundaries. So it's like, whatever this is that happens, it causes us to have new boundaries, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's like, oh, well, I didn't see that coming. It wasn't one of the things we were blocking out in our bubble there. But let's clarify and see what other messages we got here. Again, we have the Seven of Swords. This is that theft, betrayal, dishonesty, that thing that kind of catches us off guard. And we're like, oh, no, thank you. I do not want any part of that. This is coming through as a lesson learned. I don't know that this is going to end a relationship for any of you. It very well could, but my gut is saying it won't. But again, it's like, oh no, we're not doing that again. That was not the right thing. The next card that we have is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is like hurt feelings. It's heartbreak. Obviously, you are hurt by this situation that happens. Again, for some of you, the relationship could end, but I feel like more of you are going to work to heal this and kind of prevent it in the future versus ending the relationship over it. It could go either way. And then at the bottom, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is, again, that money card. So there's some new money coming in around you. I don't know that that connects into the theft, betrayal, dishonesty. I think these are two separate things happening. They could somehow be intertwined, but again, I feel like that's two separate call-outs that we're seeing there. Okay, now let's take a look at our fifth and final column here, Capricorn. This is a message from our future self or spirit guides. So pulling a quick summary affirmation card, we have the card, I am a warrior. So this is a card that's very beneficial in the fact, so actually let me back up. I wish that some things in life just came easier. I should start by saying that. But there are times in life where we'll have to fight for something. But the nice part of it is it's like we care enough to fight for it. So I would anticipate, again, there's something you're having to fight for, something you have to work a little bit harder for. You kind of have to put on that warrior armor and push forward. Again, I wish all things are easy. That's just not the case. But again, it's something we care enough about to fight for. So the I am warrior card there. But let's see what messages we have coming through here. The first card that we have is the Fool card. The Fool card is the first card in the Major Arcana. It's fresh hope, taking chances, new paths, adventures beginning. So I feel like you will be fighting for this new opportunity, but anytime we see the Fool card, it is an opportunity worth going after. The next card that we have is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a very resourceful card. This is about using your resources appropriately. So as you fight forward and push for this new opportunity, make sure you're putting your time, energy, money, words, whatever the resource may be, in the correct places to help move you closer to this new opportunity. Then at the bottom here, we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is kind of a card of low feelings. I feel like you could be feeling a little discouraged just because, again, you are having to fight for this new opportunity. But again, anytime we see the Fool card, oh yeah, we definitely want to go for it. So, looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Fool on top of the Fool. I love when this happens in my readings. It's like the universe saying, I said what I meant. So again, that Fool card, that fresh hope, taking chances, new paths, adventures, beginnings. When we see the Fool card, we almost always want to go after it. So this new opportunity is worth fighting for. The next card that we have is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a card of needing to rest, retreat, renew, recover. Again, this is a big effort, a big push. That kind of ties into the low feelings, feeling a little discouraged. But again, you're going to be glad that you fought for this. Make sure that you're using your resources, again, time, energy, money, in the appropriate way to prevent any of this kind of burnout you have. And then at the bottom we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, this is like continuing to push forward. This is pushing past competition. This is pushing past people questioning you. This is you fighting for it. So again, not the easiest energy, but oh yeah, Fool on Fool, this is an opportunity you will want to fight for here, Capricorn. Okay, now at this time I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But question number 1 is the Five of Hearts. This is the number 2 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2 is the Four of Spades. This is number 49 card. That's going to be a no. And question number 3 is the King of Hearts. This is number 24 card. That's going to be a yes. So yes, no, yes there for you, Capricorn. If you watched your video earlier this month, we did pull a card from our Healing Stones deck. This is a crystal to keep with you through the month of June. Your crystal this month is red jasper, which is courage to act, energy, strength, perseverance, courage. So all wonderful things there. And last but not least, we have our healing note. We can all always use more healing. Your note says, every day holds new magic. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Capricorn, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your June.